Welcome. My name is Dr. Del Webb, and I'm here to teach you in 5 minutes the best way to set your fees based upon the UCR table, the information from the insurance industry, so that you do get no repercussion from your patient, no repercussion from the insurance industry, and maximize your profitability. We have access to their numbers. I will tell you how I got that in just a second. I want you to see on this slide that it's based upon a different area. Each of your areas, the first 3 digits of your zip code constitute the area involved, is based on a percentile ranking, which I will explain to you in just a minute, and is based upon the group number or policy purchased by the patient. Who compiles and publishes these numbers? All of the insurance companies in the United States, medical insurance companies, need to know what numbers are being charged for all procedures in the U.S. for physicians and dentists. They can't get together and compare those numbers. It would be restriction of trade. So they formed an organization which collates that data, breaks out the numbers into the first 3 digits of your zip code, breaks it down to percentile ranking, sells that back to the different companies for millions of dollars each year. And that is how UCR is actually derived. How did I get access to it? When I got out of school, I needed the money that was sitting over at the insurance company, found out how this works, got access to the UCR table, shared it with lots of people at lots of meetings over the last 30 years, and trying to share it with you today. Simple test to see if you need this information. If the insurance check that you have in the drawer represents a 50% reimbursement on your crown, then there's only 2 things that could have happened. Either you guessed the exact right number for the UCR or the allowable amount for that policy, or your fee is too low. What do you think the answer is? Your fee is too low. So every time they pay you what you charge, which is what you have in the drawer for every claim, then you know that your fees are lower than they would actually reimburse you. That's silly to do that. How do you get access to this table? At the end of the video, I'll give you the information. UCR is not a single number. It's a range of numbers. It's a percentile range of numbers, and the numbers in the booklet that you will receive represent from the 50th to the 95th percentile. Are these numbers based upon the average, the mean, the median, mode? Answer is UCR is based on none of the above. Remember those from high school? Average, mean, median, and mode, they all sort of represent average, but not really. Percentile is how many people out of 100 did you beat. So when you took the test to get in, the SAT test, for example, to get into college, you didn't care what your raw score was, you cared how many did you beat. If you don't have a perfectly symmetrical bell curve distribution, which you never have in real life, then the curve will be shifted either to the left or to the right, higher or lower. It's called to skew the curve, to shift it. And mean, median, mode, and average occur in different areas. What we actually are paid upon is the percentile ranking. Managed care skews the curve. If you join an organization, if you join a plan and you have to submit your numbers for pre-approval, you just joined a preferred provider organization, those numbers are not included in this. These are the actual indemnity, fee for service, good insurance company, real insurance company numbers, not skewed by HMOs or PPOs. That's critical. That's important that you know that. The 80th percentile is the most commonly sold. If I'm an insurance rep and I sell the school district, maybe they can't afford as much, so they buy a cheaper policy. Maybe it's represented at the 60th percentile, but the 80th percentile is most commonly sold. Most of your patients coming through the door have the 80th percentile of coverage. Why would you charge less than that? Anytime you're getting paid as much as you submit, you know you're too low. Is it the office area? Zip area? Yes, the first 3 digits of your office zip code. It could be a compiled. If you're in Alaska, there are only 2 tables. If you're in downtown New York, it's a table for each zip code area. Where do you get this information? Online at webdental.com. Please note that there are 2 B's. It's my name, webdental.com, or call toll-free 877-628-3366. That's a toll-free 24-hour answering service. Oftentimes they can get a hold of me. Thank you.